A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Martinelli. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's out of play for a goal kick. That has been slung wide. Lucas Paqueta has cut it out. Aguirre. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinelli really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Marquinhos. It's Carlos Augusto. Now Carlos Augusto. That's a good ball. Lucas Paqueta!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And smartly reclaimed. Martinelli! Goal! Brazil! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's João Pedro. Brazil already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Aguirre. Carlos Augusto. Lucas Paqueta. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Oh, easy pickings there. Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. He's looking wide. And here's Paqueta. Hakimi. And they're back on the ball again. Adli. That's going wide left. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Carlos Augusto. Aims beyond the defence. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance for a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 36 minutes is number 39, Bruno Guimaraes.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, red, nice interception. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Carlos Augusto. Martinelli has it out wide and in space. Adli. Just eases him off the ball. Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? Unai. And Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Carlos Augusto. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Paqueta. That's good vision. That's a simple one for the keeper. Unai stood up well to him there. And that is the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a quick reminder,
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection of what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Brazil clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So right back into the action. Marquinhos. Now Carlos Augusto. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And Savinho. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Brahim Diaz. And that has left him in a heap. Savinho. Now it's João Pedro. Brahim Diaz. Martinelli. Martinelli. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Brazil, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Mazraoui. Good play on the left-hand side here. Out for a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aguirre cuts it out.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
So we've reached the hour mark. That pass isn't the best. Bruno Guimaraes looking understandably energised after his goal.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Brazil have reclaimed it. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. There's the header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's João Pedro. Nicely shaped ball. He's through here. That's a decent clearance. Driving, and the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And he should have made it 4.
Lucas Paqueta clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Savinho. João Pedro. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mazraoui. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Paqueta. It's a searching pass. He's having a shot! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 25.
75 minutes played. Adli. Foot in. João Pedro looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Aguirre. Amrabat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now this could be a chance. Savinho. Savinho going face to face with his great rival. Morocco have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Coming on the field is number 16.
Nahi. Aguirre. And it's Amrabat. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's had it taken off him, and he was quick to react. He's in a great position here.
2 added minutes has been
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's a key interception. Savinho. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, played through for the wide man. João Pedro! Oh, good finish. How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. João Pedro happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
And
Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Shares in football.